Bring your rain boxing talk here, folks. Coming at you with another video. So Nonito Donaire has seemingly called off the unification fight at the 118-pound division. The Filipino super fight between Riel Casimero and Nonito Donaire is off. Now, initially, it was supposed to be Casimero and Guillermo Rigondeaux in a 118-pound clash, which I actually think would have been very intriguing given the styles of both guys. Front foot heavy Casimero, who's looking to throw wild punches, versus a defensive specialist who's looking to catch shots on his arms and, be very defensive and try to counter you. I mean, you're talking about two polar opposite styles, and I would have been very interested to see that fight. But we had Donaire and Casimero, and a lot of people were excited about that, and so was I. But why did this fight fall apart? I actually am starting to question the motives behind Nonito Donaire. I'm going to give it some time until all the facts come out, but right now, I gotta say, it looks kind of like a questionable and potentially weak move from the camp of Donaire. Now, the fight has fallen apart due to two major factors. The first one being the drug testing debacle. Apparently, Casimero was late with some paperwork regarding the VADA, the Olympic-style drug testing that Donaire has insisted upon for many years. He's been somewhat of a pioneer in the sport for pushing for this very stringent drug testing, which I give him credit for. But Casimero ended up agreeing to the style of drug testing. So just because it was a little bit late, I'm not sure that this is really means for Donaire to cancel the fight and spew allegations that Casimero is a cheater. A lot of people were on that same bandwagon calling him a cheater because of Donaire himself and his wife, which moves me into the second point. The second reason this fight was canceled apparently was due to disparaging comments made by Casimero. But I think that's absolute BS, man. Because Riel Donaire herself was the one that started this whole firefight in the first place, spewing allegations that he was cheating and using PEDs due to not accepting the agreement for the VADA testing right away. And now she kind of looks like a fool because days later, he's agreed to the terms. It's not like he's running or he's hiding from this. He has agreed to the VADA-style drug testing. And just because it was a little bit late, we saw this massive overreaction from the camp of Donaire. And quite frankly, I think Nonito, if he's so upset that Casimero is making comments about his wife, he should be a man and step up and tell her, hey, don't make these outlandish statements in the media, without my permission. He needs to keep his woman in check because this is not the problem of Casimero here. This is the problem of Riel Donaire coming out and making outlandish statements. What can you expect the people from Casimero's team to respond to when she comes out with things like that? It seems like Nonito only has himself to blame here. Now, the fact that he's agreed to the drug testing, Nonito should use those comments he made as fuel to knock his ass out. A lot of his fans think that this will be an easy fight for him anyway, that the counter-punching and the powerful hooks will be able to catch John coming in with his leaping punches, and his over-aggressive style could play into Nonito's. Well, looks like his fans might believe in him more than he actually does, because here was a prime opportunity for a Filipino super fight that fell apart. And I'm starting to really look at Nonito Donaire as the culprit for the main reason why this fight didn't happen. It was a shame. Could have been a really big fight over there in the Philippines. And looks like Nonito Donaire has screwed it all up.